Hey y'all, so I am trying vlogging from my phone because sometimes I be wanting to vlog, something real quick, and I don't be feeling like pulling out the heavy equipment, you know what I'm saying, or even the iPad. The only thing about vlogging from my phone sometimes is that it takes forever for it to upload. I don't know why. So maybe since I got this new phone, I'm gonna try and see if this, well, it's not a new phone, but you know what I'm saying, I'm gonna try and see if it works. But so I got the fan going, so yeah, you may hear the fan going, so sorry about that, but it's a little stuffy in here. So I wanted to kind of chat with you a little bit about, there are times in life, and y'all gotta excuse me because I'm so used to looking like all over the place, but there are times in life that as a parent, our kids don't do what we want them to do. They don't, and I don't care what nobody say. You can raise your children the right way. You can teach them right from wrong. You can be there for your kids. They could come from a two-parent home, but ultimately when they get adults or teenagers or whatever, they're ultimately going to do what they want to do, and a lot of times it's not what we have taught them to do. It's not what we want them to do, but that's just how it is. And we as parents have got to realize, though, that and hopefully you have, there is a lot of parents that we teach they're going to do things that don't make us happy, that don't make us proud, that make us ashamed even sometimes. But you just gotta, like the Bible says, train a child up in the way that he or she should go, and when they get older, they'll never depart. They may stray, they may go away, but they will come back. And a lot of times we just have to hope and pray and ask God to just bring them back. But know that it's not your fault. It's not your fault. And I have come to that realization. I'm okay with the fact, it's hard sometimes because when you see your children going down the wrong path, or and I have one that he does things that I'm not proud of, but at the same time, I know I raised him right, and I'm just praying and hoping and asking God to deliver him. And when you're doing that, you have to have faith, and you definitely have to have faith, and you have to have patience, because it was not done overnight. Things just don't happen overnight when we want to. God does and move in his time. And the best thing we could do as parents is just to pray and ask God to give us what we need to handle the situations and to deal with what it is that they're going through at the time. And it's hard sometimes, because it's just very hard sometimes, but I want to encourage any mother or father that may be just going through, and don't blame yourself, because the devil is busy. You think about, he's really busy. He's got to be busy doing something. If you look at the generation and the world of today, it's just not just your child. So don't beat yourself up and think that it's your child or your young adult, because it's not. It's the world that we live in, and we just got to pray and just depend on God and just wait for God to work it out. And while he's working it out, we got to be thanking him in advance, y'all, because that's what it takes. So be encouraged, y'all, and be encouraged. Yeah, just be encouraged. And know that if you put your trust in God and you depend on him, he will work it out.